Dean, the dream. We're trying out a new setup.
Yeah, it's comfy and
I
cozy.
got some new chairs.
Yeah.
Got some new chairs, and we had some things that we needed to do today. So a little bit of a hobbying day, and I thought, let's try the new setup. Right? We've been buying different things for the eventual return,
Right.
but whether or not there will ever be a return at this point, at the way COVID's going, who knows?
Yeah.
But we're here. We got a little bit of an unplanned stream. Let's kick it off.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there. We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of Floor Gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collecting weekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
Welcome to this, I don't know, it's not a CW, it's not an After Dark, but we're here. It's a bonus episode, if you will, of Collecting Weekly.
Yeah, sweet hang.
The weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting. I want to thank our sponsor, Gooch Grease 100% Natural Ointment, for sponsoring this Saturday's episode.
Yeah, and big shout out to In and Outs of Collecting.
Well, it's a circle. It's a spherical object that you're trying to mount that bad boy to. We have some people in the chat. We have Danny Lee, Mario Cortez, Sean, Yahtzee, Eddie, a few people filtering in. But we had Danny Lee says a T-Rex is taking a bite of Zach's head. Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing, my guy.
Probably wants to.
He's
hungry.
He's a hungry boy. So we have nothing planned for tonight. We have no slides, no graphics,
no real news.
We got some fancy, funny buttons to play, but other than that, we Dean had you had a figure that broke, right, a long time ago. We'll talk about it more in depth. We actually recorded a video for it.
Yeah.
Tell me what the figure was and how we went about fixing it.
Yeah, it's right here to my left. It's the Yamato 160 VF1J version 2 with Super Strike parts. But the Yamatos are notorious for the shoulder hinge snapping. In fact, we fixed one, and I was like, well, we're already here. Let's do the second one. The second one was...
It was already on the way out.
Yeah, it was on its way out. So I was like, well, good thing I bought the other parts. So we just went ahead and replaced both the shoulder hinges and it's buttery smooth, man.
And I will say this, right? You mentioned to me, could we fix it, right? And I won't say that I'm an expert at fixing things, but I'm always, for the bros, I'm always willing to give it a shot, right?
Right.
And you shot me this website that had a tutorial on how to do it. And it seemed easy enough, right? Like just purely based on the tutorial. And so I we gave it a go. And I will say, I think you were a bit more concerned about it than I was. Once I saw the tutorial, I was like, it's maybe like 10 screws and then some pressure fit parts. And
yeah,
I honestly think the hardest part about it, first off, the prints were excellent quality, right? Excellent quality on the prints.
Yeah, Shapeways.
And that's their durable plastic that they printed that in.
Yeah.
But I think they're apparently really smooth. I think the hardest part was pushing the pin to connect those two parts together. And this will all be more clear once we edit the video and put it out there. But I think it went good. I think, outside of finding the tools, because you came over and I thought you had all your screws.
I honestly thought I had everything in this box.
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You're like, where's the screws? And I was like, oh, they're not in here.
Yeah. So we, we did it. And, the hardest part you'll see in the video is just pushing that pin through the different joints. But
yeah.
I will say this, print quality excellent, and we mentioned in the video, I think it's actually better than new.
Yeah. It's,
right.
Now, these are old. These are 10-year-old figures.
Yeah.
And I bought it last year, so I'm not upset that the plastic broke.
Yeah.
But the upgrade in quality is night and day. You could just literally feel it, like how much sturdier these new joints are.
Yeah.
And isn't that one of the most beautiful figures I've ever seen?
I think it's pretty nice. I've seen these figures, right? You bring them over whenever you get them, but I'm always worried to handle them, right? Because some of these you bought the Chogokin, that's a $400 figure. You actually may be buying a second one. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But being that I have to handle it to take things apart, I actually got to mess with it a bit. The quality is excellent. There was some quirky parts of the design when I was screwing some things in. I felt like they weren't right. But, because it's a transforming figure, there's some odd edges and stuff. And I will say, just looking at it right now, I think this is a good-looking piece of plastic.
The Yamatos are nothing to wave a stick at. I mean, the Chogokins really are a better figure, only because of the design and the build. Chogokins use die-cast in some parts, and the hinges are better designed. But Yamato version 2s are solid figures. If you're ever in the market, they're also stupid expensive because, like I said, they're 10 years old. So I believe, oh man, who's making them now? Yamato turned into a new company. I forget who it is. Maybe Danny Lee. We'll pop in the chat and say something. But the aftermarket on these is stupid. So, but they really are worth the money if you're looking.
Yeah, definitely. We have had a pretty good day, though. We also shot a review, somewhat of a review. It was more like a showcase, if anything, of the Max Nut John Wick head sculpt.
Yeah.
I know that's something that our friends over at 16 Corner were nice enough to sponsor for the show. And I think it's been a good day. We're about to go get lunch, and then I think I'll send you on your way. But Dean, it's been a little bit since you've been here, since we've recorded in the space. Since then, I've added the Detolfs, which you can't see, they're in front of us. And then I've also bought a new statue and a new figure or two. What do you think about the way the collection's coming along? It's been a bit since you've been here.
Yeah, the volume is surprising.
Okay.
Because I've known you for 5 years?
And change, yeah.
5 years and change.
Yeah.
And you always had one Detolf.
For the longest time, yeah. And a few shelves.
And a few shelves.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you moved here, which wasn't that long ago.
No, not too long ago.
You've pretty much maintained your cabinet. And then the shelf up here with the Dragon Ball figures. And then you added another shelf, and then another, and then now it's like a full-on. You've curated a great collection here.
Thank you. So that's a high praise. Praise. Yeah, we're dotting the I's and crossing the T's on the final editions, but once every other week I'll go to Goodwill, see if I can find a little bit of extra things. We got these chairs at Goodwill. There's some, you can't see them because they're sitting on them, obviously, but I really like this setup since it's usually you and I are the ones that record the show when we come in person. I've always wanted to have this type of a setup, and obviously it's a work in progress. We just threw this together real quick for the first run. Not bad. What do you think? Not bad?
I like it. It's cozy.
It is cozy. And our channel, Dean, we've been doing pretty good. I think we were hitting a stride, right? And then we, our good friends at 6 Scale Scavengers, I think we got a little bit of a bump when they came on our show. But we've been doing very well, I think, lately as far as our uploads go. My God, what was that? What are you doing over there? Fucking around. You're fucking... I'm over here fixing Dean's robot, right? And then he gets... I'm literally at the precipice of the most important part of the video. And Dean is real cheeky with it. He made me somehow film the video with my own phone, even though... So I'm without phone the whole time, right in the precipice, my moment of victory, when I finally get a fucking rod through the little holes that it's supposed to go into to create that swivel. You start talking on the phone, ruining my concentration, and you're like, oh, nothing, I'm just hanging out, just chilling. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I need you to be holding the camera, getting that fucking that fucking ASMR.
To be fair,
getting that fucking ham sandwich.
Wait. I was like, oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone.
I can't hold on. I was at the moment of victory. There was already pressure on the fucking. I was already starting to do the vice and
I guess we're both at fault.
Well, I think one of us is at fault, but
what's going on in the chat?
Yeah, let's check up on the chat. Let's see. We have Ian Ashton says, "Get your ass in here, Pete. That's where all the action is. The volume is surprising. That's what she said." Dan Lee says, "I think Yamato's jet mode looks better." Eddie says, "Dean Moneybags Martin." Marooter of Sad Thoughts says, "Chicken sandwich, dude." He knows, right? He knows about that chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. But yeah, I think we'll be us for a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long the stream is going to be, but I just wanted to test out the setup. See what we could do. If anyone in the chat has anything you want us to chat about, let us know. Manny says y'all are cute, dude. I got bamboozled. Our good friend Eric was at Target last night and he found a Omega Batman for me. And I was like, yeah, pick it up. And then Manny found one this morning, so I could have already had it, but shit happens.
Oh, tell Eric to return it.
Caesar M says hello everyone.
What up?
So what's on the docket this week, Dean? We got CW coming up. We got After Dark on Wednesday. This week, I believe OFAC records on Thursday at about 2:30.
Yeah.
I think we have State of the Network, which is a private thing that we do with our team.
Yeah.
I think we got a pretty nice little week ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. I liked this whole week, but for Small Talk, I like the addition of Sean with Dylan. I thought it was great.
I thought it was pretty good, and not only that, but Eddie's obviously been getting a lot of practice in with streaming. Yeah. I thought it was good that he was on Small Talk, and then him and Eddie joined me last night for like a little unscheduled After Dark. I know.
Oh, you guys did go live.
Yeah, for about an hour. Yeah, I think you said you were already in bed by the time.
I was out by like 10.
And
then I fell asleep watching TV, and then I got up and went to bed, and then you shot me a message. You're like, "You want to go live?" I was like, "Dude, I just got to bed. I'm out."
Dude, I had a bad After Dark on Wednesday. Not because of anything that happened for the people that was on, but I just did not feel like I gave a good show, and it happens, right? Sometimes you and I film a show, and maybe you had a bad show. More often you have a bad show, but usually you have a bad show. Sometimes I always have good ones, but that one in particular, I was like, dude, I did not do well.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Which part?
All of that. That was fun.
Daddy, chill.
Which part?
I always have a great show.
Well, yeah.
I'm the talent. That's what people expect.
Okay. Dean, yeah, Mario says we need a man in the chat to monitor, man in the chair to monitor the chat. Yeah, it's hard because I got this tiny little trackpad here. I'm used to having a whole setup with two screens. Caesar says, does anyone know what happened with the pre-order for the Iron Studios and The Mandalorian? We talked about it on After Dark last night. I believe Iron Studios does not have the right to distribute that to the United States, so they have to have other places bring it in for them. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think the chat was saying last night. Dean, I talked about it on After Dark as well, but the Paul from Dune.
Oh, dude, that figure looks great. Real quick, Pete, we did say your show was this Thursday.
What the
hell? If he wasn't cooking, he's mad because we're talking about Small Talk.
Hang on, hold up. Let's. Where's this?
Right before the Mandalorian comment.
Right before the Mandalorian comment. I just see damn right.
Oh, really? No, like right after damn right at the top.
Yeah, Pete, what the fuck, my guy?
We said you were recording this Thursday.
We literally said
we love you.
We literally said Tuesday, Wednesday, CW After Dark, Thursday, OFAC. Yeah.
And then shout out Elvis. He's just waking up from Australia.
Hello, Governor.
That's not.
Hello, mate. Another shrimp on the no.
Dude, don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay, we're not doing that.
You're gonna make him leave.
Elvis, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Man, I'm excited for OFAC this week. They're going.
Eddie, you should meet us for lunch, dude.
Well, yeah.
He still lets me Whataburger.
Yeah, but then we have to go all the way to that side of town.
Oh,
this
that's
side
true.
of town. I am excited for OFAC this week. They're going to go in on this new Toys Wonderland drama that always seems to happen. So I'm excited about that. But Pete, my guy, oh look, there we go. I see the Pete's comment. We are Thursdays means we own Thursdays. It's our new catchphrase.
Oh wow.
Pete, keep fucking around, man. We're gonna start doing our show on Thursdays. Gotta put you guys in the place.
No, you also
I'm
can't
just
push
kidding.
out Dylan. He's a sweetheart.
No. That's the thing. Small Talk and OFAC is a part of the We Are Thursdays.
Oh,
It's like the We Are Farmers. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
That's
could
cool.
be.
I don't know. I haven't heard that before, but
You never heard the Farmers?
No, I haven't heard them doing the Thursdays thing.
J.G. Wentworth.
No, I get that.
Okay.
877 gosh, no. Going back to the Paul figure, I wish his name was something cooler than Paul. But
Right, his mom's name is Jessica. Like, motherfucker, you're on a planet called Arrakis, and your name is fucking Paul.
It's weird. When you're like, oh, I got a Paul figure, I was like, who the fuck is Paul? It's cool though. It's a really cool figure, really well made. It's the Todd McFarlane Dune series. I gotta look at the other figures. Very cool.
Yeah, so you said that you were trying to hunt down Paul, and you did not. You were unsuccessful.
I was unsuccessful. To be fair, I only was at Stevens. I shot some content for his store tour.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Eddie says I knew Zach hated me. Eddie, I literally love you more than most. Mario says, damn, Pete, that's why In-N-Outs is on Fridays. We're about to have a civil war on the network chat. Shumata says, what's up? I'm sitting in a salon killing time while waiting for my daughter and see this stream. If only I brought headphones. My guy. Love you, dude. Fucking love you.
Sitting in the lawn? Not shitting in the lawn.
No, I said sitting.
No, I said shitting.
Oh.
And I corrected myself.
Yeah. How do you like the Diva statue, Dean? I know you were admiring it when we got here.
I love it, dude. I want one. I've always wanted one. I've never played the game.
Uh-huh.
But one of the YouTubers I watch has one. And I was always like, man, that's just fucking cool. And then I like the character design of Diva. Because she's
She a babe, dude.
She's cute.
Fucking bad.
So I've always wanted one of these. And they've been sold out forever. Like, literally, like, when the game came out.
Uh-huh.
And you were like, oh, I'm thinking about getting one. I was like, dude, did they go back up on order? You're like, nah, they just had one at this.
No, they have like 3 there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you want one, Dean, holla at your boys.
Yeah.
Pete says, I wish we were allowed in other people's houses. Yeah, dude, same. Luis says, statue looks dope. Thanks, my guy. Mario says, hashtag CWCA.
Dude, that's what you guys should do when COVID's over in England.
We will pay for some petrol, right, for you guys to fucking go meet each other.
Yeah, dude, I would love to see that.
I would pay for some petrol, Dean.
Yeah. It's expensive over there.
Okay, well, there's a budget, right? So, I mean, how far? I mean, it's England, right? You could drive from here to Austin. You could be there and back in England twice.
Yeah, I think
England's not very big.
Yeah, I think they only live like an hour and a half apart.
Oh, how much does gas cost over there?
It's pretty. I think it's like $6 American or something.
Oh fuck. Okay, well, I take back the.
But they
petrol
have
thing.
those like really small motors, so I don't know. Because remember, Ian was like, my engine was the size of my phone. And then here I am with my big ass truck, fucking 5-liter V8, just ripping through the streets.
Right before you got here, there was a guy. This is not collecting at all, but this guy came to my house. First off, not wearing a mask, not about that life. I trust you, right? Because I know you don't do anything. You stay at home. You.
I literally have been home over a week because of my foot.
He came and knocked on our door. And it's awkward because, like, you know people are going to bother you, right? Like, you just know. Like, I was bringing my trash can in, and I saw him, and I was like, I know these fucking people are going to bother us. And he was like, you know, we're recruiting for this church. And he gave me, like, a pamphlet. And I'm like, my guy.
I'm as atheist as it
No,
goes.
well, not that, but it's like, you know, it's COVID pandemic. You're going door to door. You're not wearing a mask.
Yeah. That's a little.
And then he's like, "Do you mind if I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." He's like, "You know, do you believe in God?" And I'm like, you start getting into it with them, and he's like, He's like, "If you died today, where would you go?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, like
Wisconsin.
This is too deep of this is too deep of a question for fucking Saturday morning."
Yeah,
I'm like in my PJs still, and he's like, you know, I'm like, I'd go to heaven, obviously, of course, I'm a sweet angel.
Well.
And he's like, why would you go to heaven? And I was like, well, I'm a good person. I do good things for people. International star, you know, tens of viewers. And so, no, he's like, well, that none of that matters. It's like depends on if you like, do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe he died for your sins? Like, just give me this whole fucking lecture.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's all that matters. And a very small part of me, I'm talking like a very, very small part of me wanted to be like, so what if I'm a murderer? Like, because he was like, the only thing that matters as long as you believe. That's like, I mean, where's the point, right? You like, are you a murderer? You like, you know, do horrible things. But if you believe, is that how that works? How does it work in Judaism, Gene?
I'm not. I'm not that much of a Jewish, so I don't know. I don't know how it works in Judaism.
Danny Lee says, real quick, Sean Yancey says that's some Texas shit. Danny Lee says, tell that church guy to watch out for the tiger on the loose. Did you hear about that, dude? There was a tiger on the loose.
There's a tiger on the loose. It's on the south side of town.
Just tell him hell Satan at him or run away. Dude, tigers are fast, man.
Dude, my buddy Joe, he's like, he posted that article like right after you did. And he was like, my name's Joe and I'm rocking a mullet. I feel like I'm the only one that's allowed to handle this tiger situation.
That was fucking funny. I think one of our peeps I have to meet him for a pickup. I think he's going to come and pick something up. Nick, sweet angel. Man.
Where at?
He's going to come here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going to pick up that Optimus, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I sold I sold a bunch of things.
He's sitting in a salon.
What did you think he was sitting
I
in?
thought you said sitting in the lawn. Like he was like outside waiting for his daughter.
Ian
Sorry,
says,
Shimada. That's
Shalom, Dean. Eddie, we were just giving you some praise, my guy.
I'm catching up in the chat. I'll put my phone down and then pick it back up to read.
Wait, can you feature comments from your phone?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I thought you were. I was like, holy shit.
I'm just on YouTube.
Holy shit. I think we'll go for about 8 more minutes. Hit this up to 30 minutes. Manny says Zach has more people in his house than a trap house. My guy, I meet those bad boys outside. But it's Nick. Nick McCauley has been to CW live shows. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I'd have to see his face. The name's not ringing a bell.
He's on Stash Bin. Real nice guy. Super great buyer, right? He wanted this Optimus, and he's like, I think he wanted to trade at first. But I was kind of wanting to replenish the cash stores. I had to buy new tires yesterday. It was expensive.
Oh, dude.
$500 just gone.
Yeah.
Easy. And
dude, try driving a truck, bro.
And
on the cheap ends, these
I've been
about 8.
trying to replenish, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to replenish the funds. It was supposed to be like $650, but one tire got replaced with a warranty, and then he knocked off some other. Pro tip: if you get tires, Discount Tire, get the warranty.
Dude, I only get tires at Discount Tire because of the warranty. Because you get free tire and rotation, or balance and rotation for the lifetime of your tires.
Mm-hmm.
You get a warranty for like $25. If they don't, so one time I had a tire, and I had it a long time, but my truck sat for a long time. So like, the mileage was still in like the time frame of the warranty. And so they were like, well, we have to replace the tire because he bought the warranty, but they don't make that tire anymore.
They'll give you a comparable tire.
So they gave me the new version of that tire. I paid $20. So I got like $300 tire with $20. It's like, always get the warranty. Discount Tire is amazing. I've never had an issue with Discount Tire. I've been going.
Can I tell you one of my life goals? Like when I get real successful, like when this takes off. Can I tell you my life goal?
Yeah.
I'd like to. This is like, I've had this goal for like years, right?
Okay.
I don't know why. Usually when I go to Discount Tire, there's always like, there. I don't want to sound like a douche, but like, there's always like someone that really needs a new set of tires, right? But they cannot afford it for whatever reason. My life goal, like I'm talking once I make it big, is like every year to like, I don't know the logistics of how that's gonna work, right? Like maybe buy like a $700 gift card and leave it with the manager and like, hey, if you see like maybe like a single mom or like someone that really is down on their luck and they could use like use this to buy the tires.
I mean, I know for a fact that guy would take that gift card and give it to his wife, but
is that, you think so?
I think someone would fucking abuse the shit out of that. I think you'd have to do it like when you're buying tires or something and you're in there like using your eyes. Be like,
Man, the chat seems to agree, man. He says he just pockets it. I think you're right. I think I gotta... But I don't know. The discount tire managers are usually pretty upstanding.
I mean, you hand somebody $700 on a gift card, like, I'm sure, like,
Bro, you come back, that motherfucker has some new wheels.
yeah, even the most upstanding person would be like, well, I mean, the chances of him coming back and asking me who I gave it to is slim to none.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe I just like think too good of people, right?
Yeah, you're definitely too trusting. My dad was a cop for 30 years, so I know how shitty people are.
Have you watched the Night Stalker documentary on Netflix?
No, it looks good though.
I started watching it.
I just finished season 2 of Unsolved Mysteries.
The one with Jordan Peele?
No, just on Netflix they like rekindled the show.
But it's like a newer.
Yeah, but there's no host.
What do you mean?
There's no host to the show. It's just episodes. You know how the old Unsolved Mystery was?
There's like that white dude,
the scary white guy.
Yeah, Creeper.
Yeah, they didn't replace him with anybody. Now it's just like the story.
Just like a narrator.
It's like the people that were involved in the case narrated.
Is it about like? Is it just murders and stuff? Or is it
Sometimes
like aliens?
it's murder. Sometimes it's aliens.
Fuck,
dude, there's a really good episode this season, season 2, with the tsunami in Japan, and like ghost sightings following it, and like there was like this huge increase in taxi fares of like people that didn't exist.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Where someone would get in the taxi and the taxi driver would drive all the way to their location and then they would be gone.
My gosh.
It's a really cool episode. Check it out. It's fucking crazy.
How does a ghost order a taxi?
That's part of what makes it so fucking wild. It's a really good episode. Or like people just like
it's 5G.
Like this lady was like driving around and she like saw a bunch of kids standing in the street and they were all like soaking wet. And they were like, we don't know where we're at. We're lost. Like, what's happening? And she was like, well, you're dead. And they like vanished. They like figured it out that they had died. Because it happened so quickly that they're like, oh, the spirits don't realize what has happened. It's a really good episode. Check it out.
Sounds creepy.
It is creepy because you don't really think of stuff like that.
I'm scared.
But like, it is such a vast amount of people that witness this stuff that it's hard to say like that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Phoenix Lights. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lights over Phoenix. Those alien
So I just said
lights.
Phoenix Lights.
Yeah. Well, I want you to know I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
I was there. I was in Phoenix.
Oh, did you see them?
No.
Oh, goddamn.
Well,
You did
we
live
were
in
there.
Phoenix.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were there, but not. I don't believe we were there when that happened.
That's crazy.
DA says it's like ghosts getting picked up on a Tesla.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, on the cam. I think I've seen that video. Because the Teslas like record video.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But it's like this like person like appears out of nowhere in the street. And the Tesla like freaks out because it has that like
Pedestrian detection.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
wild.
Can we talk about the thing that I was telling you about the other day about the Cinemark stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this idea, and it's an idea right now, right? It's not fleshed out.
Okay.
But I think, and it just depends on a lot of things, right? Depends on a lot of things. But I think I would like to rent a theater for a movie.
Yeah.
For CW, like a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking about maybe for Kong versus Godzilla.
That would be dope.
Caveats are it can only have 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little pricey, not break the bank pricey compared to some other theaters that rent studio.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but then it's like, who is the 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to figure that out. Like I don't think it would be possible for us to say like, you know, I'll bring my wife, you know, Manny can bring his. I think it'd just be like the boys that, you know, the listeners, the Patreonies.
Yeah.
But I think it could work. I think it could work. But there are some logistics to figure out between now and then. But you think that could be something fun, Dean?
Yeah, dude, especially with that movie. That's fucking dope.
Obviously, it would have to be social distance in the theater, masks, etc. But I think it could be fun.
Yeah, our buddy over at Invincible Comics, he did that for his.
Yeah, he saw Tenet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. It's $150 for 20 tickets, and that includes a theater. And then they gave us a discount on the concessions. So
That's pretty good.
Lois Boy says, when were those vectors on the wall made? They were made quite a while ago, like March of last year.
Yeah, as you can see, I barely had any facial hair back then.
Sean says, we'd be flying the Cali boys out. Look, man, if y'all want to come, anyone that wants to come, like, you just got to get there, right? But we only have 20 seats. That's the kicker. And they do have cheaper, you can rent cheaper theaters for different movies. So, for example, Spider-Verse was only $100 to rent the theater for.
Elvis, we do have Collecting Weekly shirts.
Yeah, it's tpublic.com/collectingweekly. We have lots of shirts on the wall. Lots of shirts on the website there.
Oh, look, Danny Lee in the chat.
The guy in the chair, man.
Dude,
Sweet angel.
Danny,
Thanks,
you're
Danny.
such a fucking legend, bro.
Chris says, I'm doing that tonight for my kid's birthday. We're watching The Karate Kid for $99. Good time, man.
Nice.
I
Dude.
think the invite may have got lost in the mail, but okay.
Have you
Just kidding,
started Cobra Kai?
No, not gonna watch it.
Any particular reason?
No, just don't want to watch it.
I was tempted. No, I'm not the biggest Karate Kid fan.
Yeah. There's I got fucking. I gotta watch Transformers movies. I gotta watch fucking.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of things to watch. I gotta watch the Wayans Brothers, a couple on HBO Max. Gotta watch Dune 7 times to figure out what the fuck is happening. I mean, there's lots of. I gotta watch Unsolved Mysteries apparently now.
That's good. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, true crime stuff, I literally cannot get enough of true crime. So,
yeah, I'll fly you guys out here when I cash in the Doge. Apparently, Doge is doing really well today.
Is it? I haven't checked in like 3 days. I saw it hit 5 cents and I just like forgot it. What's it at?
Doge is at 0.54.
Okay. Good. That's holding steady though. That's good.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Ian says Cobra Kai is amazing. Shut up and watch it. Sean says, Zach, you need to watch the damn MCU movies. Dude, I'm so bad. I've seen both of the, actually all three of the Captain America movies, because Civil War is Captain America 3, right?
Yes.
And then Captain America 2 is the one where the helicarrier crashes, right?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen obviously the best of the bunch, the Iron Man. I've seen both Guardians of the Galaxy. I've seen both Spider-Mans. I've watched half of Doctor Strange. That movie did not.
I mean, honestly, those movies are kind of like really the only ones you need to see.
I watched Black Panther.
Like, you could not see Black Panther and the rest of the MCU will still make sense.
I have not watched the Thor
You
movies.
could not watch... Now, the second Thor movie has a stone in it, but you could really not watch that and still kind of figure out what happened.
I've seen... How many Avengers movies are there? There's the first one, then Age of Ultron, then Infinity War, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Endgame. That's an Avengers movie too, right?
Yeah.
I've seen those. I think I just haven't seen the Thor movies.
Dude, you really only...
And I don't think I've seen Ant-Man.
You really only...
I think I've seen part of the first one.
You really only need to watch the Iron Man movies, the Captain America movies, and actually Ant-Man 2 is really fucking important.
Yeah, but I'm not a big Marvel guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna...
No, I'm just saying you could just watch those and Endgame and whatever it's called, Infinity War will still make sense.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel either.
You really don't need to.
But that
movie's fucking trash.
Not I've heard bad things.
It's just not a good movie. Like, but dude, honestly,
catching up real quick on the chat, I have not seen WandaVision. I think Dean has though.
Dude, WandaVision. I was about to say, can we talk WandaVision? Because that shit is getting fucking bananas.
I do not want to talk WandaVision. because it's so new, right? Like I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
Yeah. I'm just saying the first 3 episodes, it's like, what is this? It's kind of weird. And then episode 4 slaps you in the face. You're like, oh shit. This is like the best of the MCU. Like this is really good
Wow, that's high
storytelling.
praise.
And then episode 5 comes in and totally fucking flips the script. And you're just like, holy shit, what are they doing? Dude, it's WandaVision. If you haven't started it or if you gave up on it, pick it back up. It's getting crazy. I really, really am enjoying WandaVision.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I didn't have the big reveal spoiled.
Yeah,
like at
'cause
fucking 2 a.m. because fucking Fern.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
And then dumb idiot. All these idiots that are posting the spoiler. I think it's just bad form. You even got people that, there's just a lot of people posting spoilers. People that should not be posting spoilers. People post spoilers.
Yeah, or they'll post like something that's like not really a spoiler, but it's like, I mean, it is, dude. They'll post a figure like, oh, I just bought this. It's like, come on, man. What the fuck are you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, I know you're not giving it any context, but I know the context, and you're a fucking asshole.
Especially, there's people that work on the production that are spoiling it. It's super annoying.
Yeah.
Cody says, Zach, what's in the tiny door? That's the closet to the office, my guy.
Oh, this one?
I keep all my boxes.
Yeah.
Pete says that's the bidet room.
That's where all the corpses are. I mean,
Twisted Tea straight to the gooch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I always ask you if I could tell you about WandaVision because I know you don't watch it. You're not really interested.
I will say the big reveal I thought was pretty cool. I think it opens the door for some of my favorite things to come into the MCU.
Yeah, I think it was brilliant, honestly. But also, I'll watch Elizabeth Olsen do anything for an hour. You know what I mean? I'm super in love with her. Elizabeth, if you're out there and you're watching this, hit me up.
Hit you up. Sean Yanti says, Zach, you should watch it for the show. Dean, I have this to say to you about what you just said.
Daddy, chill.
Why? Do you want to see me be happy with Elizabeth?
That's true.
I would make her happy.
Okay.
I'd be a stay-at-home dad. She could go film all the WandaVision she wants.
Do you want to get that WandaVision, though?
I was about to say something real perverted.
Man. I don't want to know.
Oh, also, this isn't really a spoiler about WandaVision, but it cleared something up that I was like, wait a minute. In WandaVision, she has no accent. At all.
Okay.
And I was like, she definitely had like a thick Russian-y accent. And maybe it gets a little better as the movies progress. But I was like, she never like didn't have the accent. And then there's a scene where Wanda is talking to people and like the accent comes back and it like explains why. Which I thought was, well, I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you off air.
No, tell me now.
Okay, well,
if you're listening, minor spoiler. Minor spoiler?
It's a minor spoiler.
Okay.
Because like obviously they're in like a television show. It's not real.
Okay.
Wanda has created like this like
Yeah.
pocket universe. So in the universe, she's this character Wanda. She's not really herself. Well, she comes out of that world for just a second and her accent comes back. It's like, oh, because she's playing a character, she doesn't have the accent.
That sounds fucking awful.
What do you mean?
That just sounds stupid. I'm sorry.
This is a really good show.
That sure.
Why does that sound stupid? Articulate.
I don't know. It just sounds silly.
That she gets rid of her accent, or
Yeah, I don't understand why. She's not proud to be a Russian?
I don't think it has anything to do with nationality. I think it's just like she's the main character of like this like picturesque like suburbia sitcom. So like, why would she have a thick ass accent? You know what I mean?
Sean says Zach be trolling. Chris said that's not the best explanation. Pete says stop rubbing that Rona in your eye. Sorry, I have a cut on my eye and it hurts. It hurts my body. That's why I've been rubbing my eyes lately. We could just do the show with no cam, and then that would solve that problem. But Ian says, dude, by Infinity War, she dropped the accent. Someone put Danny Lee in timeout. He's over here saying I got pink eye. That's fucked up, dude.
No, she still had the accent in Endgame where she's like, "You took everything from me." Maybe not that thing, but she's like, "I don't even know who you are."
Dean, can you give me a fucking howl, please?
No, dude.
Please.
You remember that time we were coming back from Austin, and that chick was all pissed off because we didn't take a video of the Facebook.
Okay, so let's rewind. Let's rewind. So Dean and I, Pete, I'll tell you off air. Okay, Pete asking my whole medical history right now. We got invited to Facebook headquarters last October in Austin. One of Facebook headquarters. They have many, and it was an invitation for like a month, right? And they said like we have up to 20 seats, something like that. And we had strict orders like that we had to sign paperwork. Like you can film in certain places, not in other places. They like, you had to sign all these disclosure agreements and stuff like that. And so on the way back, we have this chat for the group that we were in that got invited, and we're like, okay, we're heading back. Like it was a great trip. We have a few photos that we can show from the common areas where we were allowed to film. And this one girl was like, well, I wish you guys would have shot, because we were given like a seminar while we were there about, Facebook being a admin of a group, and they wanted us to be there for the podcast. So they had us talking to some people that do podcasts there. And she was like, I think it's so stupid that you guys only filmed like pictures.
Well, first she was pissed off because she didn't go. She was like, I never heard about it. I was like, dude, you had to sign up for this like a month ago.
I mean, it was on the pin post. It was an announcement. It was the cover photo.
And what Janet would message us, like, are you going? If you're going to go, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't give a for sure answer right away. And she was kind of getting after me. Like, I really need to know if you're going to be there or not. So it's like, they gave us plenty of time to sign up for this. Like, where were you this whole time?
Yeah.
Don't come at us because we went and you didn't. You had the chance to go. And then, like Zach was saying, she was pissed off because we didn't film enough for her. It was like, well, first of all, we're enjoying ourselves.
I'm over eating some fucking baked potato with some fucking bacon.
Dude, they fed us.
Bro, Mark beating good.
Dude.
Mark beating good.
They fed us so much.
Well, okay, so what's really cool, and we can't talk about this, obviously. We're not violating any NDAs.
No, this is years ago. So.
What's really cool is it's like magic there, right? Like the floor we were on, there's vending machines, right? But the vending machines don't have food in them. They have tech stuff. So it's like you need a new iPad, go there, boom. If you need a new
mouse, a keyboard,
Apple mouse, if you need
hard drive,
a laptop case, a flash drive, a fucking Apple AirPods. But it's like for the employees, like it makes sense. Like if you're in Facebook and you need something to present something to, you're not going to order it on Amazon, wait 2 days. You literally just go to this floor, it bills your company card, and then you get what you need, right, to do your job. And so I thought that was cool. One. This area is normally like this, even not including us being there.
Yeah.
But there's food everywhere.
Everywhere.
And it's free, right? Like there's a fridge of like, Starbucks iced coffee, of Monster, of Red Bull, of sodas, like anything you want.
There's
there's
get it.
Tic Tacs and gum and candy bars,
cookies,
fruit. There's, this shit is like...
It was like a fully stocked kitchen on like the 30th floor of this building.
Yeah, and the thing is like the employees, like you could, if they're not gonna nickel and dime you, right? You just, if you need a little bit more energy, you want some fruit. I mean, it was pretty cool, dude. We stocked up, dude. I felt bad because they had full bags of beef jerky, so I was like, "Yo, fuck this, dude."
Yeah. So at the end of the day, they fed us when we got there. Then they fed us after the seminar, and then it was like a party afterward where everybody was mingling, and so there was like food and everything. And then the Facebook people were like, "Hey, like, whatever you want, take it." and we had backpacks.
I was like, bro, don't fucking tell me that.
Dude, I took some Monsters. I took like a gallon of tea because they had brought us tea when they fed us.
Yeah.
And they're
like, we're gonna throw it all out.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, I'm taking this. And then I like put like Gushers and like all kinds of shit in my bag. Like, dude, that was like one of the funnest times ever.
And you almost didn't go, dude. I would have been pissed if you didn't go.
Dude, I was looking at the picture yesterday because we dinked it on like the 30th floor. We sat in front of a window and we cheersed each other. But anyway, on the way back, this chick was all pissed off because she didn't go. So we were just like memeing the fuck out of her.
But it was funny because we were, I guess, technically cyberbullying her. I guess
everybody in the chat.
But the thing was, every single person in the chat was making memes, and it's great because when you make a meme, you know you often don't see the real world response of that meme.
Yeah.
People might laugh, react, but you don't actually hear them laughing. And Dean and I were in the back. We were the only. Everyone sat in the front like fucking nerds. We sat in the back. Like literally, there's like 6 rows in the front, and then like 20 rows of no one. Then me and Dean in the back with our friend Brenda, and we were making memes. And obviously, Dean and I make memes like super fucking quick.
Yeah, because we have over. Because we meme for y'all all the time.
And so we memed this girl horde.
Dude, and it was like hit send, 5 seconds, laughter. Hit send, 5 seconds, laughter. Like, dude, we were just like 1-2 punch,
and then
bullying the shit.
And then it was funny because our chaperone, the Facebook employee, came to the back and she's like, "Hey, so one of the like top people in that building is in this chat too, and they said that you guys should probably settle down." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, it was hilarious. But one of those memes was like the girl was all pissed off, like, "You should have invited me," or what. And then I did the thing. I was like, "I don't even know who you are." Oh, that was a good tangent.
Good time. Good times.
We have great times.
Anyways, I think this has been it's been fun.
It's been a time and a half.
A time and a half, team. But we got to go get lunch. We got to go meet with Nick for this Transformers. So let's call it here. I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
Catch you on Tuesday's episode of Collecting Weekly.
Bye.